Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm very close to the camera because if I step back, oh, it's not happening now. Okay, we're good. I was getting very dark because the window's there, but that's what I need to show you guys. Also, I just hit my plant. I'm very sorry. So basically, I think I mentioned many videos ago that my plan for this house, like we painted it white, pretty much. It's called Simply White, I think, by Benjamin Moore. And my plan was always to do the like trim around the windows and the glass doors black. I think that'll just add a nice contrast. It'll make it look really nice and modern, and I just love when windows have a black frame. So that's the plan. So that's why I was trying to film over here so I could show you guys. But then because of the light coming from outside, the lighting, you know, is just, it's a little hard, but it seems like we're okay right now. So yes, basically all of this I'm gonna paint black. And then I'm also gonna be doing the trim around the door, like the front door, and then our glass door over in the dining area. I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna be doing the windows in the kitchen, so stay tuned for that. And then something that I also wanna do in this video, since we're basically going for black details, is I have had for quite a while now a black doorknob for like our front door with like a keypad that we need to switch out. And then I also got, what else did I get? I got black hinges for the doors and also black door stoppers. And then I want to paint our doorknobs around the house black. I don't know if I'm going to get to that in this video because that's quite a lot. And I have other projects going on, and that's what's been the hardest about all this, is that I feel like I have different projects going on at the same time, and keeping track of everything is kind of hard. It's been a little confusing because I don't want to give away stuff like in this video. I don't want to accidentally show things that are going to be in future videos and all that. But I think this should be the first one to go out before the other projects, so I'll try not to spoil those. But yeah, basically that's it. We're just going to be adding some black details to our house because there's a lot of white going on right now. Okay, so here's a better look at the windows. So yeah, right there. I guess I should do this one even though I always keep the curtains closed, but I feel like it would make sense to do that one as well. And then over here off of the dining room, do this door. And then over here in the front door, I think what I plan, because I am going to do the black hardware, so I think I want to keep this white. I am going to give it another little coat of paint just because I don't know if you guys can see that, but like everything looks just like really old and weird. But we have this right here. Oh, hello, Oliver. This glass. And so I'm thinking maybe we paint like this black. But you see like this, like all around the edges. Not like the actual trim, but like this part on the inside. Maybe? I don't know. We'll test it out, see how it looks. But I think it would be a nice little detail so it's not just like a ton of white here as well. All right, here's my little haul for what I'm going to be using to paint the windows. So I got this, which is basically like the plastic that you use like to protect your space when you're painting, but it already comes attached to some painter's tape, so that way I can just like tape across the top like of the window and then bring the plastic down, and then I'll have to tape the bottom. But I figured this would make it easier, hopefully. So as for the paint that I'm going to be using, I did some research and it seemed like this would be the best for like this kind of material and for durability and all that. It's the Rust-Oleum Professional High Performance Enamel. It says it's 15-minute fast dry, which is kind of cool because then I don't know if I'll need another coat. I guess we'll see how, you know, much this covers in one spray. But if I do need to do other coats, it's nice that it dries so fast. I am a little nervous, especially because my walls are white. My rug is white, like everything's white. So I'm gonna put down like a nice little sheet thing, like, you know, the drop cloth on the floor. I moved like the curtains as far away as I could. I'm gonna try to do this without making a mess, but wish me luck. All right, so I've never used this, but it seems pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, I'm just gonna tape up the top. All right, everything has been protected with plastic going all the way to the sides, up to the ceiling, down to the floor. So it's time to start. I don't know why I'm so nervous, but I think this will be good. Hopefully I don't get paint everywhere else somehow. I think I did it. I don't think I even am gonna need another coat. I'm gonna let it dry. We'll see. Also, the smell is really strong, so I'm gonna have to open some other windows or doors to air it out. I probably should have worn a mask. Wear a mask. I feel like it's almost dry, so I'm gonna start pulling this off because I feel like it's better to pull like painter's tape off while it's not like completely dry. That's a nice crisp line. All right, I'm gonna take everything off and then I'll show you guys how it looks. Look at that crisp line. I'm actually so happy with that. And there is a little spot right there where somehow I got some black, but that's okay because I have more of this paint, so I could just paint that. But I guess let's pull the plastic from the glass because this part I'm a little nervous about. Let's start here. Oh my god, that looks so good. It's the next day and today I want to work on the door. As you can see, I already started right there. I'm going to do it the same color as the walls, except this is a satin finish. It's also what I'm going to use for that trim. So last night I finished up one coat on the door and I let it dry. So today I just went ahead and did a second coat. And now I am working on the trim. The door is done for now. I'm gonna do the black later. I do have to go over the trim a second time. I should have just done it yesterday when I did the first coat. I didn't even think about it. But I can see a little bit of like that blue white coming through from like the color that was underneath. So once that dries, I'm gonna do another coat on the trim. And then we'll tape it off and go in with the black, which I'm very excited for. Also, once this dries, then I'll finally put that up. And I really need to. Yesterday I got locked out, and if I had a keypad, that would have been very nice. But it's okay, don't worry, I made it in. I jumped through a window I had left open. Okay, so today I'm gonna be painting the frame of this door that's just off of the dining room. I put on a mask because the smell is really strong. Okay, I think I got it all. I'm gonna let it dry. It's only 15-minute dry time, and then I'll check on it, see if I missed any little spots. I think that looks really good. I'm very happy with it. Even like the little knob, I feel like everything looks good. I'm happy with it. All right, we're back to the front door. Now that everything that's supposed to be white has been painted white, I'm gonna do the black trim. So first things first, let's, tape off all the edges. There we go. Did that work? I don't know, I guess we'll find out when I'm editing, but it's all been taped off. For this, I'm not gonna be spraying because this is just like wood and stuff, so I don't think we need that. I'm gonna be using just some matte black wall paint. Okay, coat one is done, and although I can't completely tell how it's gonna look because it still has the tape, I think I'm fine with keeping the door white. Like, I think that's okay. So, I have to wait 2 hours and then I'll do coat number 2. Time to remove the tape. So satisfying. It's the next day, it's dry, and I have regrets. I don't like it. I think that the border around the door looks weird. I don't know. So I have two options. Option one, paint the entire door black. I feel like I've seen that a lot when you have these windows and it looks good, but it's just a lot of black here, and because our hardware is also black, I feel like it's just not gonna look as good. My other option is to now go over this with the white paint again, and I'm thinking maybe even like, so over here, it's a very thin border. Also, my neighbor is mowing the lawn, so hopefully that's not too loud. But it's thin, but on this side it's thick. So I feel like that will look a little weird if I like paint everything white. So I'm thinking I put tape down like the middle to keep the border thin, just like that one, and then the other side will be white, which will continue white across everything else. I don't know. I feel like that's the best option. I think this looks a million times better. It's just a little subtle detail now, just a thin trim, and I kept the hinges black because I think it looks nice that way. And then this is what I'm gonna be swapping out next for some black hardware. I also have a pack of black hinges that I've been wanting to use to swap out, like, you know, the hinges from all the doors. So especially right here, since I already made those black, I think I'm gonna swap out the ones from this door. Now I don't have more black knobs. I mean, I have one, but it's a different style, and I kind of want to keep all of these like this. I have one of those little, like, you know, little lever ones. So I could spray paint that, possibly. So I've unscrewed the doorknob from this closet, and I'm gonna just spray paint it black. I do kind of need to touch up this door. Can you guys see those little marks? The problem is I don't have this paint, because basically there was like a bigger doorknob thing here when we first saw the house, and the seller asked if she could swap it out for a regular one, and since it wasn't really my style, I was like, sure, but I didn't realize it would leave like marks on it since it was bigger, you know, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So let's make these cuter. Created this little contraption to keep the doorknob up so I could get all the sides sprayed, and I can just leave it here to dry. So I'm swapping out these hinges for these. Look how nice. These are already dry, and look how good they look. So much better. Just put it back in. Wow, that looks so good. Also, if you're wondering why I painted those hinges instead of swapping them out, it's because these are actually different. They're like way bigger. Although it doesn't really look like it, but they are, because it's for the front door. So I didn't want to mess with that. I only had a set of these. Now the part that I've been putting off, which is swapping this one, which is the most important one, but the reason I've been putting it off is because it's way more complicated to swap that out, because it has like a bolt, we're doing a keypad, and we're swapping like a normal knob for like a big one with a handle, so I need to actually like drill into the door, like make a little hole. So yeah, I've never done that before. Wish me luck. Okay, so from what I understand, this is gonna go here where this one is. We'll drill a hole for this bottom piece right here and there and screw it on this side. And then this will connect into this that goes in the middle. And then on the other side, we put this, which connects. Seems simple enough, so let's give it a go. Now I'm gonna put this in here and mark where I need the hole to be drilled. So I think we've reached the problem. It kind of looks like there's metal here. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. Probably not. But I see something silver, and it's very hard for me to drill into this. So, might be metal. I don't know if I can still do this. Oh my god, I did it. It's through. I had to use a few screws and slightly go bigger and bigger until I managed to get through. Okay, hopefully that fits. Yes. Okay, now on this side, we connect this. Oh man, this doorknob is slightly smaller than the last one. So you can see whatever color it was before. Oh, that's annoying. I'm gonna have to paint that. But I don't really want to paint with the doorknob on, so I feel like I should just do it right now. Okay, I think that's good enough. I'll let it dry for a bit. Let's get this screw in down here. I guess I'll also have to touch this up. Yay, we have a handle. Oh, I forgot. I need to screw this in. Whoops. Look. Looks good on the outside and it works. Looks good on the inside. It works. Nice. Now I have to do this part. I just realized it came with this little thing, which I guess goes here. So it's not just like a random screw. So I'm gonna put that, but for some reason it's not black like everything else. So I'm gonna go spray paint this real quick. Okay, so I just looked at the pieces for this top part, and honestly, I think this is actually simpler than the bottom. There's just one that goes on one side, one on the other, and then you plug these together, and that's it. So I'm gonna try it. Okay, I was very focused, so I barely filmed any of that, but you can't really see, but the keypad is there. Let's close this, but now we need to put batteries to get the keypad to work. Have you started thinking about the code, babe?
I don't even know how long it can.
It beeped. Oh, it actually teaches you in the back here. Maybe we should look at this before. Well, I just want to see how it all looks. Cute! I just need to swap this right here. There we go. Still looks a little weird, but I guess maybe less weird. Guys, everything is finished. All the little black details I wanted to add have been added. Well, at least in this main area. Like I said, eventually I'll get to like spraying the other doorknobs and stuff in the house. But at least like living room, entryway, dining room, all of that has the black details, which I think looks really cute. So let me show you guys how everything looks. I think I have some clips from before, so I'll insert that and then do a little before and after. Here you go. Well, I hope you guys like how it turned out. I'm very happy with it. I'm very excited to keep the black details going. I just think it's so nice because everything was so white. I feel like these little details really made a difference. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!